In this episode of Daniel+Joey, we are going to Xiamen, where you will see us go crazy at the beach, go crazy in the streets, go crazy in an amusement park, but also explore the famous spots of Xiamen. We'll take you to the Guinness World Record HuLiShan Fort, up and down on some crazy roller coaster rides, and to the UNESCO Heritage listed Gulang Island. Don't miss all the fun on Daniel+Joey.
Bye-bye!
The morning starts with us leaving Zhenghe and getting on a train to go to Xiamen. And here it is. It takes us one very long bus ride to get home. We also pass by Joey's school.
This is your school?
Yeah, let's go.
It's really big.
Whoa-oh, Xiamen also greets us with rain. After having noodles for breakfast, we are ready to go and enjoy the day in Xiamen! First, we need to do the coronavirus test. That we will need to go to the world-famous Gulang Island later this week. This is actually the first time ever for me to do the coronavirus test. It came out negative. And now we are off to do some sightseeing! Here we are in HuLiShan Fort. It's a late 19th century fort built during the Qing dynasty. It was put in the Guinness Record Book as the world's largest and oldest coastal artillery of the 19th century.
心情怎么样？心情跟这个伞一样。一正，心情怎么样？
还可以，不是太高兴，也不是高兴。
We're not happy about the rain,
高兴。
but we're having fun. I'm having fun. I'm the only one having fun.
I know, a lot of people would consider this situation an unpleasant one, and also my shoes are all wet. But I've always loved rain. Plus, when you only come to a place once and your time is limited, you better enjoy what you're given.
It's raining. Yes, raining. Yes. Okay. They came to the beach to play in the sand in this weather. Good luck.
Okay, do you remember how I said in the first episode of the series how I always go crazy whenever I come to the sea? It's coming! Upon leaving the beach, we discover some awesome street art. Turns out we're close to the Shapowei Art Zone. It's a creative space where you can buy jewelry, toys and handmade stuff, and even some designer clothes. I love places like this, and I think almost every city in China has at least one. Just outside the art zone, we find this beautifully decorated worship boat. Joey tells me these are being created once in a few years to be burned as a ritual of good luck for the fisherman on the sea, but it's honestly hard to find any information about it. Oh hey, and what's that? Looks like the Venice of Xiamen to me. This place is so beautiful, let's go and see. This place is so pretty, and it's located right outside the Shapowei Art Zone. Worth your time. Did I ever tell you about us going crazy in public places? We love it! The last place for us to see today is Lujiang. Lujiang is another fabulously beautiful area right next to the sea with a pedestrian street where you can find foods, snacks, shopping areas and all that.
中山路。
It gets dark pretty fast. We walk around a bit, enjoy the place, get some snacks, and then we go home to get some rest because the next morning we are going to the amusement park.
我们现在在哪里呀？
房车啊。
Welcome to Fantawild, the Xiamen amusement park. To be honest, even as amusement park fans, Joey and I were left unimpressed. If you want to have access to the full park, you will have to pay almost as much as you would pay for Disneyland, which is not really worth it. But again, I'm not gonna spend my time complaining. I'm just gonna say that the roller coasters were fine.
我们刚刚玩的那个感觉怎么样？你说？
还可以，感觉头痛欲裂。
挺好玩的。现在我去那个一个人去，他们都不去了。哇！
I loved the parts of the park that were related to the Chinese culture. And we still found many ways to enjoy ourselves. Even when enjoying ourselves meant taking merry-go-round 10 times in a row. The best part of the day were the fireworks, where they were actually amazing, so you have a look. Ija was happy about everything, but this part of the day has left the biggest impression on me and Joey. On the third and the last day in Xiamen, we are going to the famous Gulang Island. It's a tiny island located right next to Xiamen that can be reached by a ferry in just about 8 minutes. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so it's a must-see for a tourist, just like me.
This octopus is like Chengdu's panda.
Okay, let's take a picture then. Good. The big statue you can see is that of Zheng Chenggong, a loyalist from the 17th century that is most famous for defeating the Dutch in Taiwan. We have reached the Lujiang district, one of the most beautiful and interesting places on the island. A big part of this district was built at the end of the 19th century when the British and the Japanese consulates were built here. At the beginning of the 20th century, the district got investments from the rich Chinese merchants residing overseas, which is how it has created this place of unique architectural mix of different styles, cultures. It's very European and yet still Chinese. Don't tell me we're going crazy again. Oh yes, we are! And look at the guy from behind watching! He can't believe he just saw two big celebrities like us in the street. People also come here to take wedding pictures, or so it seems, because I see at least 2 couples doing that right now. And next we go to the beach, because why? I don't get to see the sea every day, and I love it. Does it mean I'm going crazy again? And not like it's hot at the moment, or we have at least brought a towel to the beach, but I have to dip my feet in the ocean.
The water is cold, but it's so cool. The feeling is awesome. This is our last day here in Xiamen. Who knows when's the next time I'm gonna see the sea gonna be.
So what's for dinner? Tofu, eggplant, and shrimps. That's not for me, that's for Joey, because he's got this crazy obsession with shrimps. And squid. Or octopus. I don't honestly know which one it is. But I'm sure he could survive his whole entire life by only eating those 2 things. Shrimps and octopus. Octopus and shrimps. The island is lovely at night, so we hang around for a while, get lost in the little streets, go up and down the hill 1,000 times, until we're finally too tired. Oh, and the nighttime skyline of Xiamen is worth seeing too. Time to take our ferry back. Tired but happy after a long day of walking and exploring. We're on the way back home to pack our bags because the next morning we're going back to Chengdu. Oh, and there is a surprise. We're bringing little Ija with us, so he'll have to tolerate us for another 7 days. Let's see how that goes. In the next episode of Daniel and Joey, come with us to the Chengdu Panda Base, where you will see pandas fight, eat, sleep, and laugh. And also find out which one of them was the inspiration for the Kung Fu Panda movie.
What?
Watch some awesome traditional performances. See the Chengdu Guinness World Record Aquarium. We're gonna play video games, have fun, and much, much more. Don't miss all the fun on Daniel and Joey next Friday.